This is Nikki in Niagara, coming to you from Niagara Falls, Canada, and welcome to the channel. It is time for me to show you my February haul, and things got a little out of control because Coco Wyo came out with a lot of books this month, and I was there. I didn't buy them all, of course. There was plenty that I wasn't interested in, but there were plenty that I was interested in, so that is why I have more stuff. So I guess I might as well just keep these ones here, and we'll look at these first. So first of all, I have Prachi Dewan Sachdeva's newest book, and it is Easter ceramic tiles, color by number. And I just love these books. They make such pretty pictures when they're finished. So I'm looking forward to using that one this month. So let's do some Coco Wyo. We have Stress Relief Flowers. And these are all sorts of different types of flowers. We've got patterns and designs, a few mandalas, nice variety. Some of them have an Art Nouveau feeling to them, sort of like that one. So very nice, a lot of difference in there. This is actually an old one that I thought I would pick up since it is spring. So this is Hello Spring. This is their old style when they used to frame their pictures, and I don't know why they stopped because really want them to frame their pictures. So this just has a lot of nice spring type pictures, scenery, flowers, birds, that sort of thing. Back to the new ones. There's actually quite a few flower ones, or a few anyways. So this one is Natural Flowers, again by Coco Wyo. And this has kind of the same sort of stuff in the one that we just saw, except these are more detailed, and there's more, I guess, what I would call designs. Yeah, I really like that one. I really enjoy coloring flowers and leaves. Next set here, I have Sweet Valentine by Coco Wyo. This one has some just absolutely lovely pictures in it. We've got, obviously they all have hearts in them, but a lot of these pictures are good for any year, any time of year. That is absolutely beautiful. So, yeah, I just want to talk about what I did here. You'll see this in my finished pages, but I wanted to tell you what I did to combat the fact that they don't have any borders except for this little bit of black on the by the spine. So what I did was I put a thin piece of washi tape all the way around the borders, and then I colored my picture. And yes, it does cut it off a little bit more, but you can see that once I colored the picture, then I gently tore off the washi paper, and I was left with a border that wasn't colored. So I used my black marker to fill that in. Now it actually looks like a frame, and even though some of these things are cut off, it looks like it's just, you know, behind the frame. So I think that's definitely what I'm going to do going forward, and I thought I would just share that with you in case you don't watch my finished pages. Also got Camellia Angel Cova's 50 Hearts to color. Now, part of me wonders if I showed you this book last month, but I didn't seem to have. Well, this is like the Clover book, except it's hearts. And they're mandala hearts, basically. Really nice. Picked up a Valentine book by Deborah Muller, Little Sweethearts. This is an old one, but I didn't have it. So these are nice and simple ones, just the girls with no backgrounds. I like doing those sometimes. And Prachi Dewan Sachdeva came out with a Valentine's one as well. I'll show you the one I did so you can see how nicely they turn out. got that one. And did I do 2 in here? Ah, yes, I did. I did 2. I forgot to show that one with my finished pages. I think I might have shown you that last month, so sorry. Better twice than not at all. Okay, so this is a big pile of Coco Wyo's mostly here. So we have Circle World, and these are all pictures of cities or worlds, if you want to say, that are, there's some sort of object in the middle, and then they have all the houses around them in the picture. And they'll have all sorts of different types of buildings. I love coloring in circular patterns, so those are going to be fun. They came out with a new tattoo book. This one is Simple Tattoos. There's a lot of pages like this that have several motifs on the page, but they're not all like that. And we have both black and white backgrounds on here. Yeah, some nice pictures in there. We have an Easter book, Mandalas Easter. So these are egg patterns. It's quite different than your usual just an egg on a page with a mandala in it. Yeah, so quite some interesting stuff there. Then I got R.J. Hampson's new book. I don't have any of his other books. I do want to get them, but I thought I would start with this, with his newest one, because I really do like garden pictures. I like, oh wow, that's nice. That's the Royal Gardens. So there's a lot of leaves in these pictures. Though they're not all like that. Just gardens. Oh, so there's 2 sets of pages in these ones. I didn't know that. I guess all his books are like that. And then I got Demita Victoria's 100 Easy Spring. And so these are just simple pictures. There's a lot of flowers in here, but there's a little bit of other stuff as well. I don't have, well, I guess I have quite a few Demita Victoria's, but they're all the girls' books. I'm kind of getting interested in their other stuff. We'll see what the future brings. Then I picked up a couple of 72 slot pencil cases. I forget what this pattern is called, but we don't have too many patterned options available in Canada, so they had 4 different backgrounds in this kind of like rose pattern. So got a new pencil wrap. This one's a little different because it has a zipper on this end so that you can put in like an eraser or a blender or something. It's quite, you know, it's like a pencil case there at the end. Never seen that before, and this is a cute kitty pattern. Now I also did get another one, which I already have in use, so just let me reach across and get it. So I got this one, which is constellation pattern, and I filled it up with all sorts of my fancy glitter and metallic type pens in there. So I got 2 of those for all those kinds of pens. This is the pièce de résistance of the whole haul. This is Carolina Kubikowska's On the Other Side of the Dream. This is the English edition. So I believe it's got a lot better paper and binding and stuff than the than the original Polish edition. So I really, really like her work, and I have one of her books, and I have one more on the way. Okay, another set of Kukawayo books, or mostly. We have Relaxing Flowers. These are mostly well, there's lots of patterns in here too, in this Art Nouveau type of thing, and yeah. So I mean, the three flower books that I've shown you so far are all kind of the same sort of thing, and yet they're different. I'm gonna enjoy those. And then there's Magical Creatures, and these are really cool. So we've got, I think they're all on black backgrounds. Oh no, the combination of black and white backgrounds. And oh, look at that. The only thing I wish is that on this side they had told us who the characters are. Some of them may be made up, but at least the ones that are real. But, well, I mean, everybody knows that's a mermaid, but oh, that's cute. And then speaking of cute, this one is going to be a must for cat lovers. It's called Cat Life, and it just has absolutely adorable pictures of cats. They do have another book that I didn't get called Cutie Cats. They're more realistic cats. So I'm not into coloring realistic animals, but if they're a little bit on the cutesy side and all the way down to the really cute ones is fine with me. Another cute one here is Tea Time. So these are all tea related pictures, and they all are very kawaii. So cute. Then we have the Zodiac. Now, there are 3 pictures for each sign. So we have the first picture that shows the symbol. It tells us the sign. Then we have another representation of the I want to say mascot, but you know what I mean. And then we have a woman in the pattern, whatever. I don't know my words for this, but that's the way this goes. So really nice, black and white backgrounds. Black and white backgrounds. Then there's this one, Cute Animal Gruesome, and these are definitely cute and gory. Not gory and like there's all blood and guts and stuff, but they're just creepy. So yeah, look, this one right here. This one I was looking at before. They took their heads off, and you can see their insides and the blood spilling down. And then here he's got part of his face is missing. But I love this one. This is like the Circle of Life book, the nature one, and the fish, the shark or whatever is eating, yeah, the shark is eating the seal, and the seal is like, "Hi, I'm being eaten." Then we have garden mandalas. And these are a lot like the other flower books, except most of them are in circles. Also got myself a big case, This is the same pattern as the other one. Can't remember how many this holds. Got it for something that I needed. Oh yeah, I got this because I'm going to combine my Castle Art regular pencils and the pastel tints. I'm going to put them all together in one big thing, and this is the one I got for it. I think it holds 200 or something like that. Got myself some open stock pencils. I've decided I have 2 sets of pencils that I don't have all of them, and I've decided that I'm going to start collecting the rest of the pencils. So I'm going to purchase 12 every month. So I got a Holbein Shell Pink. I just got this because I really like the color. I don't have the Holbeins yet. Then I got Albrecht Dürers, and I got Alizarin Crimson, Deep Red, Pink Carmine, Ivory, Scarlet Red, Light Cadmium, Orange Glaze, and Light Chrome Yellow. So that was all the yellow, orange, and reds that I didn't already have. And then I picked up 3 luminants. So I got Indian Yellow, Medium Cadmium Yellow, and this is the pencil blender, so I thought I would try that out. So I've already placed my order for March. If you're looking for somewhere to order your supplies from in Canada, I have been using Delta Arts, and they are located in Edmonton, Alberta. What is this? I don't know what that is from. Okay, I think these are all Cocowayo too. I told you they came out with a lot. So this is an older book, Easter Egg. So these are just eggs with patterns inside of them. This is also an older one, Self-Care. Been wanting this one, and they did come out with a book that's about yoga, and I didn't want that one, and that made me remember that they did have this one, and so I picked it up. Back to the new books. This one is Animal Tattoos. Again, these are all Cocowayo. So these are great. I just love the art. This one is Mandalas Spring. It's quite a bit like the other garden mandalas, except this one has some animals and insects and birds and such in some of the pictures. And they're more mandala type pictures too. And A Tiny World. This one is a lot like Floating Island. Again, these are all Cocowayo, or mostly. We have Treehouse, and this was the most realistic book that I got, but I like coloring houses, and I like coloring trees. I like coloring leaves and flowers, so that's basically what this all is. And we have another cutesy one here, Joyful World. Now this has got doodles, the little doodle characters, sort of like Kirby Rosanna's when he was in his doodle phase. So that's really cute. We have tiny creatures. This is a lot like the Tiny Worlds one, except that in each one of these little worlds we have tiny creatures living on them. There's some interesting houses that they have here, like these ones are living in a DS by the looks of it. This is one of those, oh, what is it? A flour mill, I think that is. A purse, a snow globe, a boot. And what is that? That looks like it's a sub. Oh, it is. Oh no. Yeah, it looks like a sub. The sandwich sub. Okay, so that's the Cocoa ones. This is Deborah Muller. Let's do the other one. Well, this is her latest book that has come out, Fairy Circus. And whenever Deborah comes out with a new one, I buy one of her old ones that I don't have at the same time. So, got that, and I picked up Hula Hotties. And coloring these girls is going to be pretty easy because they're mostly skin. Tabitha Barnett came out with a new book, Magnificent Mandalas Volume 1, and this is a thick book. We've got the mandalas on black backgrounds and white ones, and a whole variety of different types of mandalas. Nothing really intricate, but we've got medium and easy ones in here, I'd say. And while I bought her new book, I picked up one of the older books that I don't have. This one came out not too long ago. And again, this is the same as the one we just looked at, except that it's floral. Finally picked up Rabbit Girl. The price went down on it, and this has been in my wish list for practically since I started adult coloring again. And the price went down, and I said, okay, you either get it now or you take it off the list. So I got it. And I've always wanted this. It is just so absolutely cute. There are pages in here that can be done with alcohol markers too, because there's a lot like this. And you can easily color these with your markers. So this will be both a pencil and marker book. It's really nice. That is a Korean coloring book, my first one actually. So this is my latest issue of Coloring Heaven. We are a couple of months behind. This is Gods and Goddesses by Jash Lee. Very nice book. And this was on sale too, so I have quite a few Dover Spark books, and this is one I didn't have, so I decided to pick it up. I forgot to show this one for my finished pages. Oh well, we'll just have to do it next month. So this is Belba Family's latest book. It's Kawaii Puzzle, the clever book series that you do the grids. So I did 2 of them. I'll show these here. I'll show them again next month. So I did this one. And you know what? I never actually finished this one. I didn't do the gray and the black. So that draws a little line up here so it looks like a thought bubble. I need to finish that. And we did this cute little character there. So, I got the PDF of Mermaids by Special Art. This has a selection of stock image mermaids. And Fantasy Women by Special Art. These are PDFs. There's some really nice pictures in here. Fairies, again, special art. And this is Enchanted World, special art. I have a lot of these kinds of pictures, and I think those will be really interesting to color. And then Annie's Coloring. This is from her, I forget what it's called, Mythology series or something. Oh, is it? I can't remember what it's called. And I didn't write it down. Yes, I think it's part... Do I have one more to get, or is this the last one? It's either part 3 or part 4. There's 4 parts altogether. So that's that one. And then we have Easter Patterns by Nikki Sharma. That's part of the Sachdeva publishing line. Got Be Grateful in Color. This is one that I did not have. They've changed the format of these. They used to be like, this one would have been called, it says in the beginning here what it was previously published at. Oh, Color Me Grateful. So the Color Me series, they've been redone on different paper, which isn't as nice as far as I'm concerned, and all the words have been taken out of them, so they're not divided into sections either, and all the color has been taken out with the examples and stuff. So this was from Book Outlet, and they had they're starting to have Creative Haven books on there, which is pretty exciting. So this is the second one I've gotten off of there. This is Tranquility by Diane Pearl. These patterns are really cool, but they kind of intimidate me. I don't know how to color them. And this was on Book Outlet as well. I Heart Flamingos, and this is one of the huge square ones. I only have one other this size, and that's the Narwhal one. February gift from my sister, Mystical Cats and Secret Places. This again has been on my wish list for a very long time. It reminds me a lot of Marjorie Sarnet's artwork. But this is by Hanoel. Guess that is this. Nope, this is original. It's not a reprint of Korean or anything like that. And she also got me this one. This is one of Christina McAllister's mandala coloring books, Mandala Carnival. So these are quite interesting mandalas. Also picked up Alexandra Franzese, her latest book with the Country Chibis. Haven't started on any of these yet. So the pictures, when this first came out, the pictures are a little bit blurry, and it's been reprinted so that they're not like that. And I did get the blurry version because I ordered it right away. And I also got some more folders for putting my PDFs and such in. I picked this up from the magazine rack. It is another book by Centennial Family called Color Your Way to Happiness, and it just has stock images in it, but this one was mostly mandalas and patterns, so I picked it up. A few other pictures in it too. And then I did find a couple of books that were on sale from Creative Haven this month, so these ones were on my wish list, so I picked them up on sale. Kaleidoscope Designs by come on, Lester Kubastal. So these are kind of like mandalas. Farmers Market Designs by Marty Noble. And Mexican Folk Art by Marty Noble. This was the first one I found on sale, so I went looking for any others. These are pretty detailed, but they're really cool. As you can see a little bit, but I picked up a pack of black Sharpies. And I got another set of Colieros, or whatever they're called, but this is from the Fine Tech. These ones are called Fine Tech, and this is the, I don't think they name their boxes, but this is one of the flip-flop pearlescent colors, and it has patina, emerald, high chrome blue, vintage lilac, platinum, and mint. And they change colors when you look at them from different angles. This is what they look like in there. The bottoms of them are the same as the round ones, but these are little rectangles. Put that back in there. So they look pretty. We can see the shine on them. There we go. And I got both sets of the glaze pens. They call, do these have names? Oh, these are the basic colors and these are the bright colors. I'll show you what those look like in a minute because they're in my wrap. Then I got a set of these, and it came in a pack of 10, and each one is gradiated, and they are for the months, to put tags on your pages for the months of the year, and then they also have extra ones that say monthly, weekly, daily, and freely, whatever that means. Yeah, these will be useful for putting on my journals and stuff. Then I got a mini block Mystère Coloriage. This one is Mystère Bestiaire. So, Mystery Beasts. I'll just show you one page of what they look like at the back. See, there's some circles in here too. And finally, the last few things is, now that I've started using my acrylic paints again, I've been using my Dylusions paints, which I just absolutely love. But since it's been so long since I've used them, I'm finding that some of them have dried out. So I'm repurchasing those colors. So I ended up getting London Blue and Rose Quartz. And now, the final thing is to show you what I got in my Upcrate box, in case you didn't watch that video. Got two jars of Liquitex Soft Body Acrylic. Got Muted Violet and Muted Turquoise. Got 2 tubes of Amsterdam Acrylic Paint. Got Titanium White and Reflex Yellow. Got a 8 flat brush and a Lyra Rembrandt pencil. Also got a Royal Talons spatula. I always want to call these spatulas. They're palette knife. And we got 3 squares of watercolor paper. So that is the end of my haul. So just stick around for a minute and I'll show you what those glaze pens look like. Now, if I can only guess the right one, I think they're in this one. Yep, here they are. So these are the brights on this side. Oh, did I mix them up? I think I mixed them up a little bit because each set had a black and each set had a clear. So these, you can see the basic colors are quite dark compared to the bright colors in here, which are obviously bright. I think there's some really cool colors in these, and I've already started using them. So you can see how my pens fit into this thing. I just every so often I leave an empty one or so, and they all fit in. It fits a bunch of them in there nicely. And I find myself using these more often. Like, I hardly use this stuff at all, but now if I think, oh, I want to embellish something here, I just grab this one or my other one, because I have two of them, and I just start using as many of the pens as I can fit somewhere on the page where it would be appropriate. So, as I'm closing this up, I'll just say thank you so much for watching and allowing me to share with you. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I know I certainly enjoyed myself, and if there's anything in particular that you see here that you want me to show on camera, just let me know. If you see a book that you'd like me to do a finished page in, just let me know. And also, I've been having some requests where people say, I'd like you to color a page out of such and such and use such and such pencils or markers or whatever, which I find very interesting because you know I like challenges, and those are really good. So I've got a couple of those coming up for you in the next little while. So if you have requested I do something like that, you will see it coming in the not too distant future. So once again, thank you, and until next time, bye-bye!